Okay folks, I've had this one for years and I did do a demo utilising it, but it was a really crappy demo folks, really crap. So I'm going to try and do this one some justice to make it really nice compared to what it was years ago when I had the old C353, the old Konica Minolta BizHub C353. So yeah, it was a long time ago, and I did some really shitty demos back then. They weren't as polished or as interesting in my books as they are now. I mean, not all my demos now work out, but they're a lot better than, generally speaking, a lot better than the old way of doing things, the way I used to do it. Really shitty. Okay, let's see what we have here to demo with. We have here a fridge magnet. No coffee, no worky. I love that. It's funny. I do think it's funny. Workplace. Obviously popular in the workplace, this kind of fridge magnet. Yeah, it looks a bit big on the vertical and it looks too red, I must say. Didn't look too good. I need to make it smaller so I can, yeah, it's too big. On the vertical it's too big. Yeah, the brown looks interesting. Still not quite what I'm after. It still looks like I've got it too much large on the vertical. I've got to make it a little less or a lot less on the vertical. Maybe make it 300. Doesn't matter if we don't cover the whole page, we don't want to. So I'm just going to run it at 300. I wonder what we're going to do, maybe take out some of that red in this piece, or maybe, yeah, take some of that out. Yeah, that's better. The colour looks better, even though the brown looks a bit like poo brown. Hopefully that poo brown will look good. If I reverse it back to positive, it'll be something more interesting. So yeah, poo brown, whatever. don't know how that's going to look colour-wise. Just going to put it there. So this is our special workplace coffee magnet, fridge magnet for the coffee lovers of workplace, because everyone loves to drink their coffee pretty much. It's a very much an Australian, but it's in America as well, and I think most countries, most westernized countries, like their coffee heaps, including myself. Yeah, that's come up looking quite nice actually. The colour in that looks really brilliant. I do think we've got to make it a bit less on the horizontal and vertical. We've still got to make it a bit smaller, but it looks really nice. The colour in that does look really, really nice. I do like it. So yeah, there it is. It's looking better. Not quite there yet. You do need to get a little bit less on the horizontal and a bit more on the vertical. Yeah, it's almost there. It's almost the right fit. I think it has to be just a little bit more. Yeah, it has to be. I'll just look at that one as a reference. So it needs a bit more that way and a bit more on the vertical again. Yeah, I love my coffee, folks. I love my caffeine. Yeah, I really do. It's the only vice that I do. I don't do alcohol, I don't do drugs, but I do caffeine. Maybe a little bit too much. I think a bit more on the horizontal, and the vertical I think is pretty well in, and we just need a bit less, a bit more on the horizontal once again. We're just fiddling around with just fractionals, folks. We're just fiddling with fractional bits and here and there, just little bits. But it's a classic fridge magnet, indeed. Yeah, that's come up looking better. It still needs a little bit more, again, on the horizontal, or maybe we could keep it like that, because this is going to be the center of our job and this is going to be the outside, and that might be an asset. Having that lovely border around it would make it look really nice. So we're going to run it like that. This is a bit of a prolongated demo, folks, but it looks like it's going to be worth every bit, pretty much, because the colour in that is just so nice. It's really nice. The Pooh Brown really worked a treat. I've only just started again using brown, because brown is, on the old machine, the old C353 was a more superior kind of brown. compared with this, but this one worked out quite well. Okay, so these are our pieces to make our mirrors, my mirror image. I don't know if this is going to be really a good mirror image piece, but looks like it could be. Just slide the pieces together. That one there and this one here. Yeah, okay, well, that looks a lot better than the old version, I do think. I think we can now call this demo quits.